Welcome to my channel. My name is Matthias. Today we're going to talk about the Fear Itself crossover that when it came out, I personally didn't like it. I was just getting tired of having a crossover every year and a half to 2 years. Even though Marvel was on a roll, they were doing a really good job. Like you had House of M, Secret Invasion, Civil War, I liked it. World War Hulk, Siege of Asgard. But I sort of got tired that I was reading a comic book series and they would always get hijacked or derailed to have the tie-ins. And this would happen way too often. So this particular crossover takes place within the context of the heroic age of the Marvel Universe that it just wasn't my cup of tea in general. Like I was reading less and less titles during this particular moment. The main premise of the story is that we have the return of Odin's brother, who has never been mentioned before. He's the Asgardian god of fear. His name is Kull, the Serpent. He's been brought back by Red Skull's daughter, Sin. So Odin totally freaks out that he senses the presence of his brother, that he has been reawakened. So he tells all the Asgardians, we're going to go into Asgardian space. We don't want to be on Earth anymore. He's going to shut the door behind them and basically leave the heroes of Earth to fend for themselves. No one really understands what's going on. So what happens is Kull the Serpent wants to take vengeance on Odin, wants to become the rightful leader of Asgard. And just to start off, he's going to destroy everything on Earth just to warm up. And he calls into outer space and 7 or 8 hammers fall to the Earth. They all seem to be on the power level of Mjolnir. Each of them seeks their respective bearer. And I thought to myself, oh God, really? Because in a lot of crossovers, you're gonna see something that I call the generals. Like you're gonna see 3 or 4 generals that they're gonna be the main enforcer to the big bad guy of the story, and that's sort of like the amount of crossovers or the main crossovers that you're going to get because those generals are going to pop up in different titles. But here you're going to have 8 of those generals, and I thought to myself, like, Marvel, really? Like, you're going to do so many shameless cash grabs with this, even though some of them look really cool. This really rubbed me the wrong way. So you got a shit ton of tie-ins that pretty much were a waste of time. There wasn't too much story to them. They were just leaned on the fact that they had a lot of spectacle, just like the main story itself, with the exceptions of the X-Men tie-ins were pretty good, where they fought against Juggernaut, Iron Man versus Grey Gargo. That one was pretty good too. And the Avengers Academy tie-ins, those were pretty solid. But outside of that, there just wasn't a lot of story. There was just battles, 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 and that's it. Also in this crossover, you get a couple of cheap deaths. Sin kills Bucky Cap, and he's brought back immediately, like before the crossover is over. Nick Fury gives him the last dose of the Infinity Formula that he has. Also, Thor dies against Kull in the final battle, but he's also immediately brought back after the crossover is over. Another thing I really didn't like about this crossover is that Kull is able to destroy Captain America's shield. And I feel like he didn't earn it. The dude pops out of nowhere. I know the writer's just trying to set him up that he's insanely powerful. But I remember reading this and going, really? You're doing that? And then there's another thing that really, really pissed me off is that Iron Man goes to Asgard. He makes all new mystical weapons for all the members of the Avengers. They all look really awesome. And then after this crossover, you never see these weapons again. They're just one and done. They're literally in a couple panels and that's it. So I'm going to leave this video here. Hope you guys like it. Stay away from Fear Itself. At least I really didn't like it. See you guys next time. Bye.